still small voice of compassion. There's a limit to how long God will reach out to us that way, even to us believers. There's a limit. Now, it doesn't mean that once he reaches that limit that he is done with us. No, he's not. God must insist on getting our attention, just like Absalom did in 2 Samuel chapter 14. When Joab ignored the overtures of Absalom for Joab to come to him, Absalom decided to step up the measures, the tactics, in order to get Joab's attention. Again, I'm going to tell you up front, this is all about doing what it takes to acknowledge the call of God upon our lives, not just for salvation, but as a result of our salvation, the works that we must do, the services that we must do on his behalf. God enjoys and desires that perpetual communion, that unceasing communion between us and himself. And when God calls out to you one time, 2 times, and 3 times, and 4 times, and 5 times, only to have his calls spurned and ignored, he will take things to another level. He will take things to another level. What did Absalom do? He sent his servants to Joab twice. He sent them the first time, Joab ignored them. He sent them a second time, Joab ignored them. Then, after that, Absalom decided, I'm going to take it up and I'm going to do this a different way. So he sent his servants to go burn down the barley fields that Joab owned. He hit him where it hurts. How do you know? Because in 2 Samuel 14, verse 31, it says that Joab arose and he came to Absalom's house and said to him, why have your servants set my barley field on fire? So where am I going with this? Where am I going with this? Christians, even believers, when God is constantly reaching out to us and we are disobedient, and when we are negligent, when we are unresponsive to his divine overtures, we are totally okay with our complacency. Sometimes we are comfortable believing that, well, we know that we are saved, but we don't have no need to do this or do that or to respond to God's call to participate ministerially in what it is he has us to do. And it may just simply be having that fellowship with you. Because you haven't prayed recently. You haven't attended upon the means of grace recently. A brother or a sister came to offer you a word of encouragement and you rejected it. Or you just ignored it. God is going to get his man or his woman in due time. But the problem is that so many of us